欢迎收听桌游夜校设计部第2季的 EP12， 我是桌游设计师黑白，
我是桌游编辑致瑋。
我们想分享桌游设计的大小事，期待能跟着听众朋友们一起成长。那今天欢迎到香港独立出版社的ICE Makes 的 Jeffrey。
Welcome to our show, Jeffrey.
Hello, this is Jeffrey.
Wow, so it's really an honor to have Jeffrey on our show. Okay, so before we start anything, I just have to say really a thank you to Jeffrey. Yeah, especially it's the first episode of our season 2. Okay, so
it's my pleasure to join this podcast. It's happy to talk to you too.
So can you introduce yourself?
I'm Jeffrey from Hong Kong, and I'm also the founder and director of ICE Makes, which is an independent publisher that's mainly focused on overseas markets. And we design our own board games and also publish and marketing and fulfill them to different players around the world.
How many games have you published so far?
I think it's 10 to 11 games.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, that's a lot.
For how long you've been doing this?
Yeah. Sorry?
For how long you've been doing the board game design?
If we are talking about full-time working on board game design, it has been 7 years.
Wow,
Yeah,
7 years.
Yeah.
OK，我简单用中文讲一下。所以我们待会的形式大概就会是这样子吧，就是我们会问 Jeffrey， 然后我们会用中文大概概括的去
简单的说明一下。
对对对，所以Jeffrey 在那个香港有一个出版社，然后他现在是负责人，然后也是这个创立的人，也是 designer 这样子。然后现在他已经全职做了7年，然后出版了10个游戏来着。
好，那我接下来问他说，就全职之前是做什么呢？ What did you do before you become the full-time designer?
Before I became full-time designer, I'm working in marketing. I think start from 2015, I found the first company, which is called ICE Create. And back in that time, I'm working like part-time. Like I have a full-time job working as marketing and also take care of a lot of different stuffs in other company. But at night, I work on my own company. And the previous company is more about educational games. And later on, I work full-time on games that we are more GMO, like the commercial games, more about fantasy, entertainment, and interactions. The games we love.
Oh, so it's like living 2 lives at once.
Yeah. Like that time is very tough for me, but but it's worth it. Like after that, I think I learned a lot throughout that years, and then it built up the foundation for me to start the second company, the ICE Makes.
I see. So you are full-time doing ICE Makes right now. No more doing the marketing. Or you still
more.
Okay.
Yeah, but we have to think about marketing strategy in ICE Mix as well.
Oh, I see.
Previous experience also helped me quite a lot.
Yeah, continue.
And we are quite curious because we see you have 10 games, right? We haven't played all of them yet, but we played some of them, and it's a lot. It's a difference. Like you have the fantasy game, the horror game, small box game, big box games. How come you can make so many different games by one person?
we're honestly a little bit jealous. Like
yeah, how come?
Yeah, like from solo game to like horror game. How? Yeah.
I think when I'm working on the games, I focus on one main purpose. Is I want to share some experience or some emotion that I really enjoy. And I can say that I have quite a lot of interest if in terms of story. Like I like different type of story. When I am playing games, when I'm reading books or watching movies. I like horror stories. I like history. I like war. I like fantasy. I like sci-fi. I like lots of different stuffs, and I really enjoy different emotions in there, like excitement, like sadness, or terrifying moment. And I wish to share them in different way. And one of the best way, I think, is the game. And I'm also very familiar with how to create a game. At least this is the most comfortable way for me to share this emotion. That's why when I'm working on different type of games, actually my mindset is quite the same. Of course, the strategy and the design progress is different, but the mindset is the same. I want to share. I want to capture a moment. I want to give the audience an emotion. Like sometimes it's more about interaction, but sometimes it's about immersive. Like you can immerse in some story. And because I like different stories, that's why there are different type of games to suit different type of audience.
Oh.
So you're more like a storyteller.
Yeah, I can say so.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. So you drew inspiration from stories. So what story inspired Elia and Something Shiny? Sorry, I may not be pronouncing it right. And what story inspired you to make Terroscape?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not sure about your question. Like you talk about Island Something Shiny's inspiration? Or?
Yes, because
What
you say...
inspired you?
Yeah, what inspired you?
My first inspiration for Island Something Shiny is a digital game. Like the first game, I think the main inspiration is Little Nightmares, a game.
Oh.
With a game, yeah.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
Actually, I like board games. I play it quite a lot, but also I play a lot of digital games since I'm a child. And I do enjoy using games to tell a story. And Little Nightmares impressed me that it has the story unfold step by step. Like you don't know what is happening, but it has a twist. And at the same time, the game is very packed, very short. And it gives you emotional impact in a very careful way, in my opinion. And I think of board games that the thing I'm working on and the thing I love, I don't see a game looks like that. And I want to make some games that has a short length of story. You can make choices and you can be impacted by it. Of course, Little Nightmare is just one of the inspiration. Like afterwards, I tried to get inspiration from other games. Like I looked to a lot of different digital games, something I already played it or something new to me. And I tried to capture the best moment or at least something good from them and try to implement that onto board game, which is Island Something Shiny.
That's really insightful. Because what strikes out as Elia and Something Shiny is that you only have 5 chapters, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Yeah. And also, because I also played a Little Nightmare, even though I haven't tried the final chapter of the Elia Something Shiny, but I sense it's something more like brutal in a way. The comment on PGG say so.
Yeah. I think Something Shiny is quite special. Like some audience may think that it is very like how to say that. It goes in another way that they didn't expect it. And that is a double-edged sword. Like sometimes the players can understand it, like they can enjoy it. Like this is a good twist. And this is very rich in terms of that kind of short story. But of course, some audience might think that that's not what I'm expecting. Like from the cover, we can see that Island Something Shiny is using a character that is kind of cute.
Yes, the rabbit.
in the story, you could see that the story will switch a little bit. And I know that is a risk on about that, like about expectation and about the outcomes, which is not extremely aligned. But in the end of the day, I decided to do so because there is something special, and also it fits the story arc. Like, of course, I think something Charlie has its own story, and I believe each story, I can say, the good story always has a premise, which is something you want to say. Something you want to say.
Oh, okay.
And in I think something shiny, of course, I want to say something. I want to bring out the topic. And I think that's kind of misalignment is really fits that theme and premise. That's why I keep it. And that is what's special about Island.
这里 Jeffrey 讲到一个我觉得很有趣的地方，他是说就是一个好的故事，你可以就是把一个主题带出来，把你想讲的话带出来。
对对对。
然后我觉得这个也是很多桌游设计师可以就是试着去尝试做到的地方，因为这会让你的故事就是更 immersive， 就是更有一个沉浸的感觉。
对，而且我很佩服的是，就是他愿意去承担这个风险，因为他想要讲的故事是一个更宏大，或者说他那个对是一个他有想说的话，然后他不会因为这个市场的既定的 stereotype 然后去做妥协，对，他想把他说的话给做出来这样子。对 ，OK。
So I have some questions for your studios. There are so many questions I want to ask you because I'm also a solo designer right now, and I want to know how do you start from the one person? Did you start from the one person? And no, you didn't.
I start with 2 persons, actually 3 persons at first. I'm talking about ICE Create in the very beginning, but they are kind of related. At first.
What's the roles were you?
Sorry?
What were the roles you are, like all designers, 3 designers, or you have already some artists?
I'm main designer. Like in the very beginning, I only focus in design. But later on, I learned a lot of different things and I take care of different parts. Like there's a long story about the history of ICE Mix. It has some juicy thing in there, actually, that I might not be very comfortable to share.
Yeah.
Something, of course, there's excitement, but also something not very happy. Like right now, it's only me running the company. Like in between the past few years, we have something like different point of view and different style on working. So it's like we separate. For ICE Mix, I think starting from 2019, we have 3 people. And at that time, it's just 3 of us to work on everything. And later on, if we are just talking about a leader. I'm the only leader now, but we have more people in the team right now.
Okay.
Can you give some suggestions to the designers like me? I have only 1 person right now. If I want to scale up to a like team level or a company level, what should I take care of?
You mean the how do I do that? Like what is the stage? I think the first thing is we just focus on the game, and then it's more about how do you bring your game to the audience. Like for me, it's by Kickstarter, which is the very famous crowdfunding platform.
Yes.
Like in 2019, we have our first successful campaign on Kickstarter, which is Age of Civilization. Yeah, it's quite a success for us, so that I can really focus on the company. And by Kickstarter, it's more about how to do marketing. We learned about what is crowdfunding and what is marketing, and tried to bring our games to all the audience around the world. I think in modern time, the good thing is through internet and through different type of platforms, actually we could reach everyone we want, but we need to find a way, because the information is very, there's a lot of information on the internet. Like you have to get to those audience that would like your game or your product is quite tough sometimes. But actually there's a way. And we try to find the marketing way. And I think that's the first step. Like you focus on your game, what you love, you work on it. And then the second part is also extremely crucial, is do marketing well. And then you can find an audience, you can have more feedback, and also, of course, you can have more budget for your next game. Then you can think of expanding your team and work on another game in a better way next time.
I see. I see. So it sounds like you already have the one successful project. Then you can think about make it bigger, right?
Yeah. Of course, there is some random factor. I'm very grateful that I can have the chance. Like before we launch Age of Civilization, I do think of, okay, if this fail, because that is not our first game. Our first Kickstarter is okay, but not really financially success. And if Age of Civilization fails again, then I will have to focus on our job, my job, for maybe a few years, and have some more budget for my next child.
Yeah, you have a child, right? You have one. I think it's one boy.
Is it? Yeah.
I have one daughter.
Oh, one daughter.
2.5 years old. Yeah.
Oh. So so you have to handle a 2.5-year-old while working on a project overnight. Well, that's tough.
Crazy.
It's not easy. Like after I have my daughter, things it's even more challenging. But it's still, I'm really grateful that I already have the foundation in ICE Mix, and I have a good team. My colleagues can help me a lot on running the company and working on a lot of things that I'm really, really want to take care of. And I do spend some more time in my family. And the struggle is still there. Like till now, it's still a big struggle. Like my daughter and also my wife would, of course, want me to stay at home longer. And of course, they want me to have a more, how to say that? Like the life cycle could be more aligned with them. Like don't work of night. So, but on the other hand, in terms of the company, actually, it also requires a lot of attention from me. And that is a great challenge for me.
But having a kid, does it change how you design the games?
Up till now, I don't see a very obvious change, but my daughter really inspired me in terms of how she sees things. Like as a kid, we see everything is new. Like everything is a game. It really moves me, and also gives me that, it motivates me to work on games and work on sharing experience. Like I do believe that every people, no matter their age, would to certain point love story and loves games. Like what moves them. But in our life, because we need to work, we have our burden, we will ignore the chance to play games and to enjoy emotional stories or interaction between people. And from our kids, we could see that it is very exciting. Like when you have the chance to play a game, you will seize
Of
the
course. Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
and you will laugh, you will get scared, you will have a very I don't know how to explain that, but it really moves me, and that's why I'm working on games. I believe adults can also enjoy that moment.
Yeah.
And by working on, if I can do better, and if I can have a great game to put on table, I can share this joy with a lot of adults, and that is something I'm working on right now.
Oh, something that you cannot like tell us or give us a little hint about. Okay. 我们用中文讲一下刚刚发生的事情吗？
好。
对，所以我们刚刚问到说，我们提到他的女儿嘛，对不对？
对，他有一个女儿，2岁半的女儿。
对，然后这件事情，有这个女儿带他以就是更童趣的方式去看待这个世界，然后让他更能去就是以小孩子眼睛看出去，然后能抓到就我们大人因为工作得不到或者说丧失的视角，
随时体验。我觉得他讲那个重点，因为小朋友是随时都在体验这个世界，
对，
然后就是会去笑啊，会去觉得害怕，会去感受很多事情。这是因为我们现在有很多压力在，我们会忽视掉的感觉。对。
And one thing that I really like feel it personally is that I also have a girlfriend now, and we're thinking about like marriage like in like 2 years or so, and she also like tell me to stay at home more and don't be late at night, don't work that long. So I feel it, man. I feel it.
It's a big challenge,
yes.
And sometimes. Actually, just a few months ago, I talked to my wife that I really want to express what I'm thinking about. I honestly told her that if I don't have a family and I don't have a daughter, I can maybe I can go further and faster. And actually, it is kind of sad. But at the same time, that is the sacrifice I would like to have. If it's worth it. Like I will prefer to have my daughter and of course my wife, and sacrifice that's potential. And also at the end of the day, we don't know what the potential, so-called potential, could bring me. So it's just a possibility. And I think for every one of us, we are always trying to choose, like you sacrifice parts of your life to have other things. We only have that's 24 hours a day.
True.
And we have to strike a balance, and different people may find a different balance. And right now I'm struggling. It's just an adaptation. Like I'm trying to adapt my identity from just a husband and a director and designer of the company to also a father. And that is, it can be quite tough, but I would love to take the challenge. And I wish that you could take the challenge too. And
加油
yeah, you can do that.
Okay, 我会努力的。
加油
Yeah.
Yeah, so back to the studio's questions. You have so many different kinds of games, right? How do your team members
work with you?
Because the games are so different.
Yeah, I could see that being a burden or like a challenge for your marketers. Like the genre is just so different.
Sorry, I don't get your question.
Okay, so
how my team?
Do you want to?
How do your team work with all different products? Yeah, because they are so different.
Yeah. And how do we work at it? We play a lot of different games. That is the first point. And for different projects, we will try to take reference from different games. Usually when, for example, we start on a strategy game, then of course, in the beginning of the development, we will play more those type of games. And there's also one point that I really believe that although we know that different type of games have different elements, mechanics, but I found that I can find inspiration from different aspects. Like I play a family game or a gateway game or even a very party game, I can gain some insight from it and use it in the heavy games. And for me, I have more experience on taking heavy mechanics and get it to a more streamlined or simpler version of it. I do enjoy playing some of the heavy games, but I found it a little bit too long in terms of my tastes. So I usually want it to be a little bit streamlined and put it on other games. Sometimes I could even put it into a very short game. Like my first game, Age of Civilization, is to express my love towards all types of civilization game. But they are very long and heavy. And I do believe that out there are players who love to try this type of game with a more easier approach. So I work on Age of Civilization. I implement some of the mechanics and of course the experience, the feeling into a smaller game. And then I go back to the question. It's more about finding the games that's similar to the current project, and play them, and then to try to get our mindset into that class, that category. Yeah.
Okay, I see. And okay, so like different ways, getting insight from different games and put that into a more streamlined experience is your way to go. But I'm also wondering that how your studio members work with that. Like for the marketing person, they have to marketing different games, and for the
I can't hear you because the previous disconnection. I can't hear the sentence.
Okay. So then, no worries. Let me repeat it. So, drawing inspirations and insight from the lighter games and put that into the heavier games, and also streamline the rules, but catch the essence of the experience. It sounds like your way to go. But I'm also wondering, like, these are quite different games. So you make family games, like heavier games, and how does your colleague, your marketing person, or like your illustrator, art director, to work with that?
It is challenging, but they take that as a more interesting approach. Like if we are focusing on one style and one audience, of course we can work faster. But because we are switching to different audience, the only good thing is actually it will keep us interested. Like, okay, we can research about a new group of audience this time, and that is the good part. And also, it is a good way for us to learn. It is very difficult to completely understand how the market works. Yeah, but we will step by step try to learn about it and try to get familiar with different parts of the markets, because the different parts of markets always overlap with each other. Like you play heavy games, but at the same time you enjoy social reduction. And social reduction gamers, sometimes they enjoy party games, sometimes they enjoy family games, and some of them even enjoy heavy games. Usually we are trying to research what is about this project, what kind of overlapping we are looking for. And from time to time, we will gain some interesting insights from it. Like, there is some kind of players who love this type of games, and at the same time, another type of games that is very different from each other. Actually, we spend quite a lot of time and effort on researching every project in terms of marketing purpose. But we learn more, I believe.
Let's use an specific example. So Daisy and I played Age of Galaxy like 2 days ago. Yeah. So for that project, what kind of research you have done? Or what's your conclusion? Yeah. Sorry.
Age of Galaxy. The premise of the game is we want a 4X galactic civilization game in 1 hour or 1.5 hours, and of course in a small box. So of course we need to play more galactic type of theme games. We played Twilight Imperium, we played Eclipse, and we focus on also Gaia projects, that type of games. And at the same time, it's a small box game. So of course, Tiny Epic series is a good reference. Sometimes we don't have the time to play all the games, but we will read the rules and also look about their products. Then we're working on the games besides the rules and mechanics. It's also about the illustration and also about the product, like what components you use, how do you pack your stuffs. On that part, back in the Age of Galaxy, we are not really strong on that aspect. Right now, we are still learning, but at that time, we are also learning about that. Okay, we know that we are not really strong about working on very clever components. But we take reference from Tiny Epic to know about, okay, we can work on some miniatures. Now we will have to try it. That is the first time we try to build mode for miniatures. That's those strips.
Yes.
Yeah, and that is also a good element in a small game. Like because you need to add value on it. You charge some money, of course. You need to provide value. Yes, of course, the game mechanics has value, but in terms of components we need to also develop something. Yeah. That's why that is take from. I think the lesson is take from Tiny Epic. It gives us the insight that yes, the game box is small, but we can have something cool in it. Yeah, I think that is for Age of Galaxy.
OK， 我用中文就顺一次刚刚就访问这个，对，所以
我们在聊的是那个 Age of Galaxy 这个游戏。
对，中文叫什么？
我忘记中文。
对，所以我忘记中文了。
Do you remember the name in Chinese？
有銀河時代。
銀河時代。
银河時代 ，Yes。
对。
好，这个游戏蛮好玩的，它的特别是它是一个星际。
对，它是一个4叉游戏，可很特别是它把它放在一个小盒里面，然后
玩时间大概30-45分钟。对，
因为我们2个人所以蛮快的，然后4人可以看到在1个小时以下，对，所以我们前面在问他说，做这么多不同游戏啊，他们怎么样去做调研啊？然后他的同事就是会不会觉得很困扰等等的，对，然后Jeffrey 给我们回答是说，他们在做这个开案之前呢，会先去玩类似种类的游戏，所以像以刚刚银河时代来说，他去玩的盖亚计划啊，去玩的银河曙光、帝国曙光，对，等等的。然后也有最重要的是那小小史诗 Tiny Epic 系列的游戏，对。
他们的调查方法是，他说因为不同种类的游戏，其实他们都有一些 overlap， 就是一个重叠的地方。那他们就是从这个重叠的地方去学，就是他们要做的事情是什么。对，
重叠可能是机制，然后也可能是客群的，这2个都有。对，然后他特别从 Tiny Epic 那边就是学到说可以做那个模型。所以他们在那个银河时代里面才第一次放了，就是ICE第一个有模型的游戏这样子。
对，那个就是他有几个那个小战舰。
对。
他讲到一个我觉得很认同的地方，他说游戏规则本身它是已经提供价值了。对。可是如果你的那个叫什么，里面的
产品
本身元件本身也提供价值，好比说它不是一个纸的一个 token， 它是一个真正的一个小的模型的话，那大家会更愿意去，就是它就有更高的价值。这我蛮认同的。
Yeah, I really like this. Yeah.
Okay. So sounds like you have a very strong team. And by time after time, maybe you are getting the largest audience because you go through all part of the market, right?
Yeah, of course, the disadvantage for us is we have to focus on one fan base. Like for Age of Galaxy, we have some players that really love Age of Galaxy and also Age of Civilization. They would love ICE and me to work on more those type of games. And on the other hand, after Island something shiny, we do have a lot of lovers for Island. They really love to have another story game, but it takes years. And because we are working on different type of games, it's difficult to get the fans stick to the community. It is harder for us to build up a strong community as well. So this is our disadvantage. I think in the future, ICE will still work on different type of games, but we will try to narrow it a little bit down. We were trying to, of course, we'll explore different things, but we will try to have different product lines, and we will work on it again. Like for Age of Galaxy, we're also working on a third one, which is also small box size. And in some Charlie, we're also working on another story game, and it's something like that. The first 7 or 10 years of IceMix will be exploring different categories. But later on, I would say after we found our strength, we will try to find different product lines and spend some efforts on them.
So you're also looking for a balance of
because it's too difficult. Every time we're working on a new type of games, it is very difficult for us to find the audience. And times it will be a total fail. And in terms of the growth and the company, we will have to strike a balance between exploring everything and a more focused bottom line.
Do you have this big picture in mind before you start at the very beginning of IceMake, or is it just a thing that you learn gradually as you go?
In the beginning of IceMake, I can say there's zero picture, like no picture for everything. There's only one thing in my mind. I want to be a designer. I want to do great games.
So pure.
So I would love to try. So I work on. I want to make a social deduction game in my style. I want to make a party game. I want to make a family game. Everything. That is very immature, actually.
But it's super cool because to see the result right now, you have so many different kinds of games. You are very talented at different kinds of games.
So it's quite happy to see that. But right now, my identity is quite different from the beginning of IceMix. Right now, I always say that I have to take care of the whole team. Like we grow together. I'm not looking for a really huge success, but I just want to have the company be healthy, and so that we can work on more games we like. To do so, we'll have to strike the balance. That is what I won't think about in the beginning of the company.
I see. Yeah, will it be hard? Because at the same time you're a designer and you're just so like designers have their idea flying in the air. There's just so many of them, and it's just about balance, right?
I have a question about because you said you are focusing on the international market, right? And
Yes.
what should we? Because I think Hong Kong and Taiwan are very similar. We all have very small, how to say, small market.
I agree.
Yeah. So for Taiwan designers, we also want to go global. How do you do it at the first step?
Sorry, I can't get your question. How do
you start it to go global?
By Kickstarter. Like previously, actually, in ICE Create, my previous company, we focus on me and my co-founder, my partners, focus on working on educational games. That is working with different organizations in Hong Kong. That they pay us money to work for them, to work on a game. Yeah, that type of deal. And also we work on some indie games that we would like to sell in local market. But it is extremely difficult to do so.
Why?
So,
How come? Why it's difficult to sell to Hong Kong? Is it a big market in Hong Kong to play board game or not too much?
No, the market in Hong Kong is growing, but it's still small, very small. And there are some board game lovers, but Hong Kong board game lovers has quite a how to say that the standard is not that low because they were looking for masterpiece overseas. They usually play a lot of different games. So it's like a big gap. Like some little players, they are very familiar with board games in Hong Kong, but to compare the masterpiece with your game, so it's very difficult to compare. But on the other hand, those players don't know about games. That is the 99.9% of Hong Kong people, and they don't find the reason to buy your games. It might look okay, but why do I need to buy those $200? I would like to have a better lunch. And,
but it's to support local designer. Is it not the reason?
It's very, very difficult. Like, and I just want to how to say that. Like in 2017. It was 2017, the first time we looked into Kickstarter, and it's the first time we could see that we can view as a global market. We can sell our games to everyone in the world, and let's try to do so because there's nothing to lose. That's how we start. We go to global market. And also at the same time, because I love games, I also love the games from the overseas designers, right? We play classic games that we love. And I really want to have my games in the overseas markets as well. And if those players in Europe and in America could enjoy it, that is also acknowledgement. The acknowledgement is not just about a good feedback to me. It's also a good way for me to learn how to make better games. Like because the audience is bigger and they play more games. Like there are wider audience that is having this board game culture. Actually, it's quite complex. I won't say that focusing on local market it doesn't work because in Hong Kong I know there's some fellows, there's some publishers really focus on local market and they are doing quite well. It's just a strategy. Like I wish to work on the global market. I wish to have my games in Europe and in America and also other parts of the world.
You have a bigger mind.
Yeah, we may say so. And maybe one day I will work on a game that's more focused on local market, maybe.
Okay.
And Taiwan market is much bigger than Hong Kong, actually.
Really? Taiwan market is also very small.
It's small.
So that's why we always want to go global.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Taiwan market is, I think it's a fact, is stronger than the Hong Kong market, and it gives more support to the designer.
Ah.
That's what we, the designers and publishers in Hong Kong, usually agree on. I believe so. There are more publishers and designers in Taiwan, much more than in Hong Kong, and more Taiwan design games than Hong Kong design, right?
Do you also have that kind of designer community in Hong Kong?
We have different community, but they are not really related to each other. Back in 2015, like after my university life, I start to join a community that is a group of people that would love to design board games. That is the place I meet my partners, that we co-found the first company.
I see.
It is very valuable. But right now, currently, I'm not participating in any community. I find it's quite hard to have a community stably running in Hong Kong because everyone is very busy. And in terms of game design, I wish to have a community that's have more aligning our style and our direction on designing. It's hard to explain, but we do know that there are different type of people, different style of running company or how to work on a project and how to see market. And right now, I don't have the guts to join or to create a community in Hong Kong. And yeah, right now we are just a group of friends. Like sometimes I will find groups of friends work there to talk about game design, console, play games, but not really sophisticated community about game design.
I see.
OK， 用中文讲一下刚刚的事情，对，所以我们刚刚讲到就是台湾如果要切进那个国际市场要怎么做嘛？然后 Jeffrey 给的建议就是上 Kickstarter。
对 ，Kickstarter 可以直接用 marketing 的方式，然后就是去触及到全球的受众。
然后这也是一个他认为很好，可以去获得海外 acknowledgement，然后也可以回头让自己的设计更加精进的一个方式。对。那他也提到，就是如同台湾，就是我们的玩家就 geek 那一群的玩家非常的挑，对，香港也是如此。对，所以他们看不上就是香港本土的设计，可能这个听众都会心有戚戚焉。对，因为台湾人也可能看不起台湾本土的设计，
也是觉得国外的比较好。
不，然后说我也是啊，对，这我们都是，其实
多少都是这样。
对，所以我们可以理解，对。但在台湾呢，在 Jeffrey 看来，台湾市场其实比香港还要来得大，
对，
而且呢，组织的出版量也比较多。
然后做设计的人也比较多，
对，设计的人比较多，
产业的 support 是比较多的，
对，然后我们的那个 community 社群也是至少比 Jeffrey 描述起来就是只有
是更活跃，
对，更活跃，对
You can come to Taiwan and join our community.
Maybe one day I can come. I know there are different events, exhibitions about board games in Taiwan.
Yeah, in September there's the biggest board game expo. Maybe you can join this year. September.
Yeah.
It's called
What is the
Toby.
TOBE, Taiwan Original Board Game Expo.
TOBE.
Yes.
Okay.
I think many Western or like Japanese publishers also come to Toby, so it's quite international in a way.
Can I exhibit my games in Toby? Or
you can also sell it.
You can sell it.
No, because the name is Taiwan Original Board Games, so it's not suitable for me to bring my game, right?
No, of course. Welcome to Taiwan. It happened in Taiwan, but you don't have to be Taiwanese, so you can come.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's an advantage to be a foreigner because it's true that foreign publishers often have better sales in Toby than the local publishers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because a lot of the audience will come here to find the foreign games.
I would consider that. Like, it's always in September.
Yes.
Like next year will also be in September, right?
Yeah.
Usually it's the middle of September or.
At the end of
Well, I have to look.
Let us check right now.
Okay, thank you. And
Toby.
I'm also curious about the community in Taiwan. Like you have a few big community about board game designs, different publishers. Because I know there's a name called the Taiwan Designers, TWD.
TBD. TBD, right?
TBD,
Taiwan Board
yeah,
and Design.
TBD.
Yes.
But TBD is like the biggest one, or there's several?
It's several, but TBD is quite big, I think.
I would say it's the biggest one.
Maybe the biggest one, because it's in Taipei, so we have the most people here.
Yes.
Yeah, but how does it work? Like TBD is like an association, like different publishers will come together and get and organize some events.
To the extent of my knowledge, I think it used to be like that. So, like back in like 7 years ago, before the COVID, so TBD will ask several publishers, and they will take all the publishers as a group, and they will have a big stand at Essen, because that's what they feel like the most important expo international wise. Yeah. But nowadays, I think TBD is more like of I don't know. Put it this way, is it correct to say it's an agency?
Agency.
Yes. Yeah. So it still bring Taiwanese local designs to international market, to international convention like UKGE, like Essen, and several little ones like ABGF. Yeah. Yeah. But I think back compared to what it had been in 2020s, is grows smaller now, I think.
It's smaller because we have other community right now.
Yes.
I think it's a good thing because there are more community like just grow.
Popping out.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. But that's just as far as my knowledge goes, so I may be wrong.
It's fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So about Toby, it will be for 2026. It will be September 25th to 27th.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, we will consider that.
hope to see you there.
Okay. So for the next question. Oh, you want me to ask this? Oh, okay. So this is a question I want to ask. So if you can say it, don't say it. Yeah. So in terms of the income, which product or the product line has far exceed your expectations that have generated more revenue than you had expected? And which product has made the majority of the income over the ICE lifespan?
The first game is, of course, Age of Civilization. It is far more successful than my expectation. So it builds up the foundation of ICE Mix. It gives us the opportunity to, first is to learn about how to complete a campaign in the Kickstarter or GameFound later on. Because fulfillment is the true disaster in Copenhagen. And in Age of Civilization, we have to fulfill 10,000 of people. It is a disaster for us. And it is a good chance for us to experience and to learn. And also it gives us some budget so that we hire some people. Back at that time, it's just some freelancers and some part-times. But some of them later on is the team members right now, which is a very important team members right now. Start 2019. And the other game is better than my expectation is Terrascape. Terrascape right now in ICE Makes, I can say that is our hero product. It contributes a lot of a big part of incomes in our company, and and that makes it grow bigger. And we are trying to work on something. We can aim of something bigger later on, like another story game. Mentioned about Island Something Shiny a few times, right? Island Something Shiny is one of my, I think it's my favorite product because it's very unique and it's very different. But in terms of financial success, it is just I can just say it make a balance. Won't earn money because of its very long development time and also the cost of production and of course the cost of the illustration or the development. It is nearly no way to bring back all the money. But right now I can say that it's break even. But it makes me scared about working on another story game, which I wish to be better than Isla, of course. After Terrascape, because we have some money, I can dream of another story driven. I think Age of Civilization and Terrascape is the two main events, main projects during these 7 years.
Okay, I want to ask a bit more specific question. So, was Terrascape the hero product at the first edition, or is it because of the second edition it has such a good result on GameFound?
For Terrascape, is the first project is already better than my expectation. I can say it's slightly better than my expectation, but it can sell after the first campaign. Like we have the expansion, and also we have Terrascape 2 recently. And those two projects also performing very well. Also in the distribution market, like after our crowdfunding, we usually will have distribution partners to take care of distribution in Europe countries and America. And Terrascape is also performing quite well. It becomes our huge product.
Okay, so at Age of Civilization, you earned a really intangible, like a really valuable revenue, which is the experience of handling the logistic. And at Terrascape, this product line has shined since the very beginning. I think that's the way to sum up your experience.
Yeah.
Okay. 那我们用中文讲一次刚刚问问题。
我们刚刚就问了说，就是在它的这么多种不同的产品之中，是什么是最赚钱的？
对，
直接来说就是这样。
对，什么表现比他预期的还要好？对。然后他讲了两个产品，一个是Age of Civilization， 就是最早期的那个好说我也不知道中文名字叫什么。
你知道中文名字吗？
知道。文明时代，
文明时代，
对，文明时代，
文明时代，对，对，文明时代，对，就是表现比他预期还好嘛。然后在那个 case 专里面就
赚了很多
，1万个 backer 这样子，所以要处理1万个 backer 的那个物流，然后这个带给他们很宝贵的经验。对，然后到了后面这 Terrascape， does Terrascape has Chinese version now?
Yes. Chinese version is called what is the Chinese name?
Let's have a look now.
Terrascape。
中文版
是什么？
恶夜杀机。
恶夜杀机，我们可以找来玩。
我还没玩过这个。
对，还没玩过这个。
对，所以恶夜杀机呢，它有做就一开始是上 case 嘛，然后到后面有做 expansion， 然后到后面还有上 GameFound， 这样做了Terrascape 2这样子。
2代。
对，然后这一条线呢，就是不但在 在那个集资的平台上面表现好，然后到了这个通路上面 distribution 也表现得非常好，这样子。
是他们的主要的，这两个是他们主要的收入来源。
对。
然后像我们前面提到的另外一个是 Ella，
对 ，Ella something shiny 那个。
这个就
对，这就因为他花了很多时间去那个开发，然后同时用到大量的美术，对，所以直到
是他个人虽然是他个人最喜欢的，可是他的这样说销售成绩呢就没有到那么好。
对，他带来的收入跟他那个支出到现在只能说是就是打平这样子。
对
Yeah. And also, it's not just about the development cost and time for island something shiny. It's also about each pieces of the game. How is the margin? Like, is the cost and the price of it? Something shiny is a solo game. It can be charged too expensive, especially when we're going to retail market. Like a lot of our partners are willing to sell island something shiny, but they have to make it cheaper. But the production cost is there. There are lots of cards, and they're quite a big box of it. So the margin is very small, very tough. And that's why I would say Island Something Shiny can, in terms of the selling figure, is not that bad throughout these years. It's still selling. But for each copy, we can just earn just a little. Sometimes it is even losing money. For some cakes. Surprisingly, in France, Island Something Shiny is performing very well, and he's also gained some awards. Some of them are just nominated, and some it is a winning, and it is selling very well. It is by our partner Yellow. They're doing a good job in selling this solo big box of game, with very special experience. But we cannot make money from it. I hopefully Yellow make money from it.
Do you know how much it costs in Europe, in France, to buy a box of Elea?
I forgot that, but I believe it's around
40.
But it's 45 to 49 euros.
Okay, so
something euros. For a solo game, it's quite a lot.
Yeah,
yes,
it's quite a lot.
Yes.
It's quite a lot. At the beginning of when we're talking about the games with Yellow, Pierre, which is from Yellow, told me that it's impossible for them to take this game with this price range for a solo. But we try it with his daughter, and he said, "Oh, I will take it. I will go against the whole company to take this game." Because this is the first game that could make me cry, and the first game that I could see my daughter could cry from it, and also me. I won't forget this game for my life, and that's why he took it. And very happy that Yellow is doing very well in selling Island, and I wish that it's not just about love; they can make some money from it. But for us, ICE makes, we make just a little.
Yeah.
But now I want to play this game. I haven't played this game yet. I want to cry too.
对 ，OK， 那我觉得刚刚讲这个也是很有趣。那我稍微翻译一下 ，OK， 所以我们特别提到它的一个 solo game 叫做《Elea and Something Shiny》，我中版不确定叫什么名字，但是 anyway， 在法国呢，卖得非常好，
很不错，
对，非常好。然后是由
它的单价其实不算低哦，是大概45到49欧元。
对，然后是由 Yellow 来做代理的。对，那这他讲个很有趣的小故事，就是 Yellow 那位 Pierre 就是可能input manager right Pierre I remember
the manager
yeah 对，就是那个签游戏的那一位呢，就是玩到这个游戏，然后一开始跟他说，这个价格我们不可能，因为45块
太贵，
对，
太贵。
对，可是他跟他女儿玩过之后呢，他要立马就是跟 Jeffrey 说我们要签这个游戏，
因为他女儿玩到哭了，
对，
太感动了，
对，所以要回头去说服这 Yellow 的同事的这样子，对，
我很想玩我听到这个我就很想玩，
我觉得第一章就是很有趣，对，
It's such a nice story. You should tell everyone this story to let their child try this game, and you can sell better.
I should talk to Pierre first. Yeah, then I have to apologize to him. Maybe he don't want me to share. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's just a little secret between us and the Taiwanese listener.
I think that he will forgive me.
Okay, so there are some questions about the designer. You can give some. Can you give some suggestion to a designer they also want to do different genres if they want to try different genres? Because sounds like it's a very difficult thing to do. But if someone wanted to do that, can you share some experience or give some suggestion?
If it's in terms of you want to create a company, you want to try to be successful in financial aspect, then my recommendation is of course not to do it, like
not to do it
in any category. But if you really want to do so, my opinion is you really have to love what you're doing. Like you really have to enjoy those types of games. You have to find the spark from it. Don't do design because you think you can do it. Like I know some of the people might work on creating something. It can be games or it can be other products. They do design because they think they're skillful enough. Okay, I can do it. But my opinion is that you have to love it. Like you like to play these kind of games, then you can have the insights and you can have that experience. That is very important because that is the key of how you test it. When you test the game, you have a target when you're designing. You have a designing purpose, right? And those purpose is what you want to deliver, what kind of emotion you want the players to feel. And that feeling, it must be from you, the designer, in the very beginning. Of course, you can gain insights from the playtesters and from other people. But in the end, you have to feel it yourself so that you will know you are working in this good direction or not. Sometimes you work on the mechanic, on the rules, on the products, which is not in the good direction. It will happen, right? And when we are testing it, the only way, in my opinion, the only way to know about whether you're in the good direction is you try to analysis. You try to observe the playtesters' emotion and the feel they are playing, like what they're thinking, what they will say when they're playing the game. Are they focused? Are they laughing? Or are they very tense? And their feedback is, of course, have some information, but the most valuable part is the progress when they're playing. And if you need to analyze that and observe that, you have to love the game, right? You have to love that game. You know the experience you want of. And that's why I would say that my recommendation is you really need to be have the emphasis in different aspect, different genre of games before you do that.
I see. 我觉得这是一个很好的建议。他说，就是因为我刚刚问他说，如果你想要去设计就是不同的游戏，其实很多新手游戏师都会这样子，就觉得我也想设计这个，我想做那个，我想做那个。对。那他的建议是说，你应该是你真心喜欢这个类型，对，然后你再去设计它。
对，因为但他先回答一个很重要的事情，就是说，请不要这么做。
对，先不要不要这么做。
如果你就是说想要赚钱的话，先不要这样做。对。
因为很困难，其实前面有提到嘛，因为要拓展到不同的市场，去找到你的那些受众是一件还蛮困难的事情，要做非常多的 research。对。但
如果要这么做的话，就是回到他刚刚很强调一点，是要去真正喜欢你所做的那个种类。对，不要因为你能做所以做。对，
就是你要真的爱这个东西。
对，而且在 这会帮助你在观察，就是那时候到时候你在 pet test 你在测试的时候看到的玩家的反应，因为你需要真正去爱那个种类，你才能去解读他们的情绪，解读他们在游戏中所发生的事情。对对对，就是唯有你也是那一群人的时候，你才能去解读或诠释或去感受这样子。
哇，这个我要记下来，因为我就是那个 I'm the person want to try every different kind of games. I try to design this one, and this one just because I'm curious, not because I like it. So that's why I have so many projects just failed.
Me too.
So I need to love it first.
Projects
Okay.
failed and didn't come to the final product.
Okay. So
Yeah.
do you have further questions?
I think not much, but there's one particular question. Why is the name ICE Makes?
Yeah. Why?
It's very embarrassing. Like in the beginning of the company, we don't think much about our name. For ICE, which is the previous company, ICE means three things. I is for innovation, C is for communication and connections, like connecting people, and E is for entertainment. So it's ICE is a quite silly name.
It's very serious.
About everything we would like to have in when we are working on our games.
Ah, I
And
see.
that's ICE Makes.
It's a good
And
name. Yeah, it's a good name.
yeah. Right now, with our team, and we are trying to rebrand our company name. And ICE Makes right now is more focusing about staying cool, and to games along. And we are trying to explore how to use our name and to build a better brand. That is something that we are working on recently.
Oh, that's why the mascot is the penguin. Stay cool. Okay, now it makes sense.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so at the end of this episode, I want you to recommend a game to our audience. A game you like or a game you think that's a good game.
Recommendation of games?
Yes.
It could be your own game, actually.
My own game?
Yeah, we don't mind it.
Of course, I would love a place to try adding something shiny. If you can play solo games and or you can play with like two people, it's also fine. I don't know if you like it or not, because in terms of the story, it's very personal. That different people can have different response, but I really would recommend that. And of course, for Terrascape, I would recommend any players to play Terrascape. I think it will have a good experience, good memory on that.
OK，
Okay.
所以特别推荐我们去玩 Add Something Shiny， 那还有暗夜杀机、恶夜杀机。
恶夜杀机，然后它的中文名字是
没有，这个没有 Add
好
Something
像
Shiny
没有
没有
中文名字。对。
Yeah.
OK。好。
Yeah, I think that's it for.
That's it for now. Thank you for coming to our podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm happy to participate in the podcast, and it's good to talk to you too. And I do wish that one day I come to Taiwan, maybe joining some
Maybe
kind
in
of
September.
event. Or maybe just when I'm traveling to Taiwan, I will ask you guys, like, where are you living? In which city?
Taipei.
Yeah.
We're in Taipei. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe one day I will go to Taipei. Like 15 years ago, when I'm in secondary school, I traveled to Taipei once.
Oh, do you like it?
I like it. And it is a very comfortable place in my memory. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish
Yes.
it stayed the same as your memory.
Yeah.
Can tell now. Yeah.
Yeah, I will be in Taiwan again.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
So see you in
I
Taiwan.
don't.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. In this year, I could come to the Toby. You call it Toby, right? TOBE.
Yeah, Toby.
But I will put it in our meetings. We'll talk about it, about the potential exhibitions that we
Okay.
could attend.
Okay, if you need any information, we can just provide to you. Just let us know.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay.
前面还没有进入状态，后面好一点。啊，我们看这个需要没录到，如果没录到。